What's going on, y'all? We back at the studio here at Grade A, and you got your host, Ray Baby.
And Shamani, of course.
And we got a special guest today, y'all. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's your boy DJ K Smooth, man, a.k.a. the Prince of Drip is in the house, man.
All right. So I wanted to ask her, how long you been DJing?
So if I can count correctly, I think I done hit 13 years.
13.
And I started back in 7th grade.
Okay.
Just kind of playing around a little bit. My first gig, I guarantee I remember it was at Westside High School. It was a ROTC dance. That was my very first gig. And ever since then, I took off.
So you was just getting all the kids' turn. I know you got that.
I swear.
I wish. Man, they was like, you can't play certain songs. You gotta be clean. What the fuck? Give somebody clean music. But they already cussing anyway. Like,
Yeah. That's all you hear.
I think at that age I was shaking it.
Here she go.
So I think y'all.
Here she go.
Yeah, play that. I'm just saying.
Make it sound good.
Man, I couldn't even remember a song that was even popular back then. That's crazy. I couldn't even think of one because there's so many.
I was getting. I don't know.
But I've been checking on your page. So how is it? Because you recently just got married.
Indeed.
How was married life? Congratulations to you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Shout out to my wife. I don't even know. She might be in the house dealing with the kid. Appreciate it.
Hello, wife.
All right, hi.
Man, married life is cool. It does take two to get through it. Y'all do each have to give 125%. It's not just a general, you get 50, I get 50. No, because once you get married, y'all a team. Everything got to come together. You're going to have some uncomfortable conversations. You do need to get through them. I'll say me and my wife have been together for 9 years, and we got married on our anniversary date. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say I was not with all them dates, y'all. Hey, people would be like, oh, we got together on this day. We started dating on this day.
Man, we got
this.
one day.
Yeah, there you go. One day. That's it. One day. You know what I'm saying? Like one day.
On this day.
On our 9-year anniversary of being together, we went ahead and tied the knot. So we'll make a month of being married on the 9th of this month.
All right.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Ain't shit working out here, baby.
I was married once before, but I don't know if I do it again.
I wouldn't say like don't take it out the realm, but everybody different. But I would say like take your time. It takes time. You gotta build. You're gonna have some things. I was once told count how many arguments y'all get into. Within 5 years of being together, see how things roll. And honestly, man, me and my wife really don't have arguments. We grew together, we matured together, we even took breaks at some point in time together. But it's all about you and your partner. So if your partner trying, you trying, things gonna work. If your partner ain't trying, then you gonna see what's up.
Of course.
So basically, what you're saying is you have to be willing.
You do gotta be willing to try. You do gotta be willing to try. You got to.
I got scared a little bit.
Hey.
When you hear so basically, we just changed everything you said. But I didn't say that.
Hey,
I'm just saying, you have to be willing.
Yeah.
What I would like to ask you along the lines of marriage, but besides being willing, I would like for you to explain this whole, how can I say this? This whole, not 50-50 vibe, but as far as being a provider.
Okay.
For your household, explain that role, because a lot of people I feel like they only think like that because they're putting 50-50 on a situationship. You know what I'm saying? And when me personally, I feel like the only time a man is really gonna be doing all that is when you're willing, when you want to, when it's that person. You know what I'm saying? But other than that 50-50 subject is really kicking y'all broke ass. So
she on y'all next tonight, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. She on y'all next
And he
tonight.
called it before the cameras rolling.
Hey.
So I'm just saying, give us a little insight on that, what it is like being a man that's married and taking care of the household, because people think that when you hear that, taking care of the household is just strictly finances when it takes two to make a home.
It does. So that is pretty deep, and we're not gonna go too far in deep, but I'm gonna give y'all a good scenario on it. Don't do the 50-50 does work, but it depends on what you and your partner do. To be honest, me and my wife, we have our own little situation that we take care of our household bills and one thing. We have money set aside and do different things because at the end of the day, we both try to have each other's back. It's all about making sure that, okay, hey, you know what, I don't have it this time, but do you have it? And when I get it back, I need you to take it back so you have it. You know, it's all about keeping that open line of communication.
Just balance.
Just a complete balance. I would definitely say that, like my wife, she'll write down the notepad. So like she has a notepad. It'll have our paydays in it, and it'll have what bills come out. So we each match everything up. All right, this comes out of this account. This comes out of this account. And then it doesn't cause an issue because she's written it down. And I'll even say, hey, babe, where that notepad at? Let me see that thing real quick. All right, cool. We need to balance out, you know. So it's not about 50-50. It's
The
just
goal
what
is to
you
have
and your
paid.
it's the goal is to have y'all stuff paid and y'all need to have a goal together. Like right now, for you situationships, whatever the fuck that is.
Destruction, the devil. I
Whatever
can
the
help with
fuck
that.
that is, you know what I'm saying? Listen, if you don't drag a female along, if you want to be with her, then y'all need to go ahead and get some shit done. Because
Stop laying down with
situation.
people you wouldn't willing to do shit.
Yeah, if
with.
you're not willing to do shit with them, don't lay down, don't do none of that. Let that person go ahead and figure out what they gonna do. Only because y'all not doing nothing.
Exactly.
You might be like, oh yeah, I take care of these bills, and my girl take care of these bills. Okay, that's fine. But do you have a house? Are y'all trying to make sure both y'all are dead? Have y'all looked at, you know, making sure y'all credit scores are up there? Have y'all taken the time to be like, all right, we need certain, you know, okay, the house needs this, you know, like it's a lot.
And that's
Yeah.
that's why I say it's a part. It takes two to make a home, because a man can like I've seen before. Of course, you know how they say stay-at-home moms or just the wife, but the man can literally just go to work and the wife will literally do everything else. All you got to do is just come home and take a bath. Your food is ready. The house
it's
is
a lot of
clean.
sacrificing. Like,
Yeah.
But it's a team, like
it's
a
definitely
team.
a team. So it's, you know, can't make it.
But like what
dream
you were
work without the
saying,
teamwork.
yeah, you exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And as she was saying, like, yeah, you do have that luxury of, oh yeah, come home, take a shower, everything is done. But what about the days when your wife is tired? What about the days when she's dealing
I
with
need
the
a
kids?
church
God
fan.
bless his 9
I need a
years.
church
God
fan.
bless his 9 years.
Let him use you.
This
Hey.
is a man talking. Do y'all hear?
Hey, real
fellas,
shit.
listen.
It took me a long time to really mature, but my lady matured me.
That's why he married.
Like
Boom.
I'm not scared to say that because
Yeah.
my lady matured me. Like she was like, okay, what career you want to do? I told her what career I wanted to do. Okay, well, your DJ and stuff, I support it, but it's not booming like you need it. You go ahead and do something else and then go back to it. Like I'm this 6 years later and I'm back at home almost. You know what I'm saying? Like this is. So it takes
To
some
all
time.
you niggas that y'all be
Be
out
saying we
there,
don't believe
oh,
in you.
I don't need a
Don't
woman.
believe-
I want to
Yeah.
go hang with my homeboys. I want to do this. Man,
Hey,
look.
I'm gonna put it like this: any nigga that gotta go kick it with another nigga that gets some money all day, don't take this the wrong way, but you ain't getting no fucking
No,
money.
that's
Y'all
what
some
I'm
broke ass niggas. Excuse my language, but I just
No,
gotta be
right,
real.
most definitely. And it's
you
true,
know,
though.
like I'm not trying to start no shit. Don't take it no way. If you feel some type of way, I don't give a fuck.
I am. Don't give a fuck.
They really be out here like, I don't need nobody. No, like everybody needs somebody, bro. I don't care how hard you
But
try
I
to
will
act out
also say some of you dudes that do act super tough around y'all partners, but y'all got that girl, y'all are already grounded. But y'all keep playing that role. Stop playing that role, bro. You grounded. Your girl got you. Go kick it with her. Go chill with her. Some of y'all already do it now. Y'all be like, hey, bro, I'm finna go kick it with my girl. Y'all lead the partners. That is perfectly fine. If you hanging out with dudes that are single, you're going to have some MFing problems. Some problems.
Very
Yeah.
much so. How did that? I want to ask about as far as your career in Do you mind stating what you do? I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay.
So I am a police officer. I do work in Prairie View. I don't mind saying where at.
You ain't no officer for me up here.
Look, man, I am an officer. I've been doing it for 3 years. I've actually been in law enforcement for the past 6. Just doing certain stuff. I worked in a jail, had to get my taste of it. I'll tell you, I've got the biggest respect out of the jail, and I don't care what any of y'all say. You go to jail, you come out a different way, but the people in jail will teach the people who work in the jail. So I always teach the people that go to jail with like the most of respect, because they're gonna teach you something. They everybody human, so we all took different paths.
Okay.
So law enforcement is been pretty cool. Prairie View for 3 years. In those 3 years, I've done a total of almost 70 accidents. I've worked a few shooting cases. I've had a few high speed chases. Some good, some not so good. But at the end of the day, I truly thank God for letting me get up in the morning, put that vest on, and then go back home.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't understand it's a big blessing to make it home every night.
And I definitely want to put it out there, RIP to rest in peace to that trooper that just passed away. He was hit in an accident. They just had his funeral this past weekend. So definitely, y'all, we not out there to be bad. I promise we not. You got a few bad apples out there, I guarantee you, but man, think of all the ones that are
actually saving lives.
Yeah, actually saving lives and doing stuff, man. Like I know a few buddies. I'm not gonna put their name out there like that, but I have a few buddies that work at HPD. I appreciate y'all. I got a few buddies that work in Pearland and Bay City. You know what I'm saying? So man, all y'all that out there actually making a difference. You know what I'm saying? Man, we appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So don't treat us, every cop, as we bad. Maybe stop and ask us, hey man, how's your day going? Because I promise you, some of us be having the most craziest days.
And nobody never asks.
And nobody ever asks.
Yeah.
There you go. It's
automatic hate.
It's automatic hate. You
Reflexes.
Yeah, instantly.
So when you be like at the crime scene, y'all ever seen that little firefighter show I love with the little fire?
911 or
Chicago PD.
Yeah.
And Chicago Fire. Ooh, so that's how you be? You be out there saving people?
I have saved a few people. I've ran into an actual engulfed grass fire trying to save an elderly lady. I've kind of done some things without really thinking about it, to be honest, because when you do sign up for this career, that's kind of like how it is to be
Responding.
Yeah, you putting your life out there
literally
before
the
everybody else, and your family knows that, so they take that burden every day. So I've been grateful to kind of do some things and go back home.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's really great.
And we
That's
applaud you, and we want to say how grateful we are that you are actually able to do exactly just that. You go to work and you go back home. That's a blessing, because not everybody gets to see that. So.
Amen.
No, seriously. And when there are situations or emergencies, I can tell with or without the badge, you'll hop out there. And we do commend that, because I would never. But I really do
I would
appreciate
definitely say I have done that before. A situation actually just occurred maybe 2 weeks ago. Actually, before my wedding, this is crazy. Went to go pick up.
Take the death chance before the wedding.
Not even that. It wasn't even a death chance. It wasn't even. So it was real easy.
Okay.
Nah, so it wasn't even that. So went to go pick up my tux real quick, and
Girl,
Precinct 4 was everywhere. I just kind of, something just in my mind. We was riding through where it at 1960 Willowbrook area. Just kind of riding through the parking lot. I'm looking. I said, "Oh man, short officer." So I'm a supervisor. I'm a shift supervisor. I do run day shift. Shout out to my A side. Shout out to my partner, baby. Can't wait till you come back, bro. I miss you, my brother. I won't get into what happened to him, but I'm so glad that he's still here and everything is 100% good. Just a little sore, but seen an officer about as high as we got, maybe one the same height. I say, "Oh, that dude finna run." He like 6'4", a good maybe 220. I'm kind of gauging, maybe
Was
200.
he fast?
Nah, slow as all hell. But
Yeah.
he came out in sandals.
Oh, okay. So
He
was
came
running
out
for
in
real.
sandals, y'all. No joke.
was
He
running
came
for
out in
real.
sandals. So what was crazy about it though was that I played it all. I said, "Oh, he about to run. He's about to run. He about to run. It's on." I remember was my wife saying something about don't, but I was like, man, I'm right here. He ain't finna go nowhere.
Yeah.
Jump out the truck, put him at, at point. Well, she pops a tase and, things go down. And they commended me like a few weeks later. I get, they go through the little elements or whatnot. I had no idea that's what I got. But I do, tend to help. But I would promise you, I mind my goddamn business about 85% of the damn time. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because sometimes I got the fam with me, and sometimes I really don't. And don't take this the wrong way. Nobody take this the wrong way. There are some days when cops just don't feel like being the police because we're the police 24/7, 365, no matter what. No matter what.
And don't take this the wrong way. We really don't give a fuck if you take it the wrong way. We just saying because somebody feeling like they don't want to do something, especially with your job, is a valid reason. And everybody out there, whenever you say, I don't want to do something, that is a valid reason.
It's a valid reason. Like,
Very much so.
I would it's safe to say there are some days, and I promise y'all, there are officers like this. They will be at work, not really get into anything unless it's calls for service, but you'll hear them on a PA system telling people, hey, man, you do that again, that's a ticket. Giving people verbal warnings over their PA systems or, right up next to somebody, hey, man, I seen what you did back there. Don't do that no more. That's the officer, what you guys call community policing without, hey, man, you need a ticket for everything that you do. Some things do need tickets and some things don't. I will say, because I'm in Prairie View, people know me pretty well. Yes, I will give you a ticket if you're doing about 20 over the speed limit. Because what in the hell are you doing?
Yeah, 20 is pretty steep.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, look, and this is real. Ladies, I kind of give y'all a little bit of a grace. I'm going to tell you why. Y'all have a heavy ass foot.
Yes,
All
I
right,
do.
cool, so you know us.
Yes, I do.
I give y'all just a tad bit of a
This
grace.
the music. It ain't got nothing
Yeah,
to do with
Y'all-
I'm
yeah.
the whole gangster.
Y'all be
Do you
turned.
hear me?
Look,
When they
y'all
say
be
gorilla in a motherfucking coop.
right. Y'all be turned up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be turned up. Y'all be vibing. Okay, I got you 100%. But listen, that foot just be a little too heavy. So sometimes it's like 15 miles an hour. Okay, you kind of moving. Slow. Kind of slow down. But when you doing 20 over, man, you kind of hey, all right. You got as Kevin Hart say, you got funny money. And as a viral TikTok went around, I guess you just got ticket money, but it's not about that. Also, quotas are illegal. I want y'all to know that. We don't do none of that. I don't even know who does that. If you know any people doing it, all right, that's some bullshit. But oh, and one more thing, you fake ass TikTok cops pissing me off.
Oh, I've been seeing them too.
Dog, stop
Yeah.
sitting in y'all cars talking about, oh yeah, send me this and send me that. Y'all not real. No cop sits in their car all day. We don't do it. We don't.
For real, there's a call every 5 minutes.
There's a call happening. There's something happening. There's something else going on. Like, we just not sitting in our cars. Yes, cops do drive undercovers, but they not finna have designs in their seats. Okay? They not
walking is at the top.
right. People be they not finna have none of that, bruh. So no disrespect, but
Sidebar question, because I know the mic will pick that up. You said after y'all get through doing the shift, y'all don't stay in the car a majority of the day, and it is because y'all are doing certain things. So why do we see some of them cops? Perfect examples, like the ones that'll catch you that's posted up by the stop sign, waiting for you to not fully stop,
They on duty.
and then coming. Yes, but to what he's saying, is there a difference between patrol and posting up? Or that's
so patrol and posting up is kind of the same thing, but it depends on what that officer is doing.
Okay.
He might be running what you call a stop sign sting operation, which is perfectly in bounds, because what you call is they'll look at accident reports They'll look at the number of complaints. Like if it's a neighborhood, residents complain.
Residential neighborhood.
Yeah, residents. That's what happens. The residents complain.
Makes sense.
So then, guess what? The police have to do what? We have to go in that area and patrol. We have to get them to understand it's a residential neighborhood or it's a stop sign. Like in Prairie View, we have areas that the kids move so fast in. But it could be a wreck every 30 seconds, to be honest, the way they drive. Like, I mean, I'm being real. It should be a wreck every 30 seconds the way they be driving. Because they come to some stop signs and they do this and they looking to the right, but they turning left. So when they get to it, they just,
sorry.
they ain't never stopped though.
He said, I'm looking to the left, but I'm turning right.
Look
Lord.
to the right, but turn left.
Look,
That's
can't
what they
can't
do.
even get
Yeah.
Because they look, because if you going to the right, most of the time you are going to look to go to the right.
Correct.
But, okay, if they know they got to turn to the right, they look to the right like 2 seconds before they look into the left.
And that's how the accident.
And that's how the accident happened, because they stay looking to the left instead of looking to the exactly. You gotta look left, you gotta look right, you gotta look. I mean, you gotta keep
Yeah, I
going
look
back and
everywhere.
forth. So
all
it just
the
it just depends.
some
Like
people, yeah, even
if
went
it's
to
a
the
sting
club.
operation, man, he might be there for that particular reason. Now, if you see him posted up somewhere, kind of open, vague, or whatever like that, he might be doing a report. He could be catching a quick lunch break. Man, there's days where I even had a lunch break. Like, I could be like, okay, I'm going to try to eat lunch right now. And guess what? They'll call my numbers. I got 2 calls that just dropped. I got a disturbance or a major accident. That's 45 minutes right there instantly. Quick, gone. You know what I'm saying? Then by the time you finish that, don't let something else drop, which has happened before. Lunch is on out the window.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the times, man, officers are trying to just get a moment, like to just breathe, maybe call their wives, maybe call their fiancés. Maybe they just need a breather to talk to somebody and be like, hey, bro, I'm having a day, So, I mean, it just depends, man. But, man, most of the time, man, if you ever just wonder, you want to pull up on a cop, pull off at a distance and get their attention and then pull up on them. Hey, man, I just want to stop and check on you. Everything cool? Yeah, man, all right. He might sit and talk with you for 10, 15 minutes. Man, you just helped my lunch break, bro. I appreciate it. Never really know.
But I'm gonna swap out with my co-host Christian, y'all, so y'all can get a look at him.
My
And
boy-
he asks
boy
his
Christian about to
questions.
come
Yeah,
in.
Christian about to
Yeah.
come in and do what he do.
My boy got the legendary forces on, y'all. I ain't even gonna fake.
Appreciate you, man. These just came out. These the birdies. These is hard to get.
Them joints
Very, very
stiff,
hard to
y'all.
get. I
Them joints
appreciate y'all.
stiff.
Thank you, my brother. I much appreciated. Man, I'm gonna just hop in straight in with the questions. I'm
Let's
sitting on
get
the
it.
sidebar and I'm listening to a lot, man. I'm loving what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you're a family man. I'm hearing that you are married. I heard what I'm catching on the side was you did get married on your anniversary.
Correct.
Correct. And then I'm also hearing as well. I'm gonna shoot personal questions because I like personal questions.
That's cool.
All right. Back to the shift questions because I'm a cops watcher. I love the bad boys.
Hey, right on.
That's
I
my
appreciate it. Hey, what my wristband say? Back
That's
to blue,
what-
baby.
you
I
feel me?
appreciate it.
Okay. I love cops. I love watching them on YouTube. I love watching, like the body cam videos and stuff like that because
Correct.
they're very informative. I always tell people a lot of times what you think you know, you don't really know.
don't really know.
Especially when it's regarding the law. So it's really beneficial to, like you said, if you're able to just be in your community, catch a cop really quick or officer, and just, like you said, talk with them, pick their brand a little bit like that. You might find a friend. You might have to find somebody to get your ass out of a ticket. You know what I'm saying? But also again, if you're a gun owner, learning your laws, learning, you know what I'm saying, certain things like that. To the job side, I saw on the back of your laptop, I can't remember what the sticker said specifically, word for word, but I do know that I wanted to ask about gun advocacy and how you felt about the climate of America right now with the police and the public and gun safety as far as jobs, schools, different things are concerned. Like, how do you feel?
Burger.
See?
I don't do drinks.
I don't do drinks.
Oh man.
I don't want a soda.
I wish I had my.
Because they say, don't they say drink
tripod
your milk soda?
zoom in on more for
I'm a hard
yeah,
nigga
yeah. But
bitch.
she
That's why I
said that's why when she said I don't drink, I was like,
we're gonna end my laptop in the day.
but for the burger, she's talking about burger. Get out of my nonsense. Going back to the gun safety and advocacy, how do you feel with, again, the way we have our climate in America? We're about to get a new president. I'm gonna ask the first question. As far as us doing our job on the ground with protection and everything like that at home, how do you feel we're doing?
We're doing A-OK. You have some people that are pretty gun-ho 2A advocates is what we call them, which is their Second Amendment.
Shit,
All right. I would definitely say those who are strong 2A, I appreciate y'all. The reason why I say I appreciate y'all as a police officer is because y'all look into the actual laws. Y'all go and look into what you call your stand your ground, what you can actually do, what you cannot do.
Yes.
Most people understand that, okay, if you go and get a gun, you have put yourself at the tip of the spear, that you have prepared and you understand what that gun is going to do. Mm-hmm. Guns don't kill people. It's bad people with guns that kill people. I've always been that way. I stand on that because
I can believe that.
My kid is 5 and I guarantee he knows gun safety. So a lot of parents are teaching their kids that, but also not trying to single out a certain side. But just a few weeks ago, I think it was I seen it on live Instagram or TikTok. 2 girls playing with a gun in the bathroom and shot themselves in the head.
Yes, one put the gun
by
and
accident.
Then everybody's in the background going, "What the hell's going on?"
And then
she panicked and shot herself.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that video.
That right there is not
very disheartening.
2A advocate right
How
there.
often are you guys on TikTok? I've never seen that.
That
in
shit
my
was
life.
on Twitter.
Oh, it was on
It was
Twitter.
on
Okay,
Twitter.
No, it had to be Twitter.
I seen it come across.
You
I knew it was
follow me.
somewhere.
I didn't see it.
I got you.
So
I
it
I'm a Twitter
I
geek.
get
see
my info from Instagram, Facebook. Twitter.
correct.
And I
I'm not a
always see
big
stuff on Twitter
TikToker.
first.
I'm not a big TikToker, but same. So
By the
when I
time we
saw
get
it,
to
but
y'all,
no,
it'll be
come to
on.
find out though, that video was a couple years old. That had happened a while ago. Like
Okay,
so
that's crazy.
had
But
been
it just
getting
surfaced.
recirculated again.
Yeah, it just
that happened like
resurfaced.
2 years or so ago, and I think the kids were either from Detroit or Chicago.
Okay.
And it was sad because the rest of the video ends up playing out, and of course, you know, I think that again, you know how just any regular black home, music in the background playing, somebody, you know, you could just hear it's
Everything,
like
yeah,
sound like
it was
Saturday
correct.
afternoon. And you hear the doom on the door. What the hell y'all doing there doing? And of course, the bodies are limp right there in front of the
right
door,
there,
so
yeah.
they're trying to push the door
Correct.
open, and the door wouldn't open up. And when they finally got it open, one of them looked and started screaming. And
Yeah,
going
it was a
fucking crazy.
female.
Yeah, and
It
she
was a
ran
female.
back out and was like, "They in there dead, they in there dead, they in there dead." And you hear the brother going, "Y'all fucking lying, quit the bullshit." And he looked down and he go,
Yep.
"Oh,
shit. Yep.
And he went back and I was like, "Oh, that shit's
Because that's
real."
shocking. Like,
It's
I
shocking.
don't know what they'll
The
do
little
until they're
girl,
in a
see,
situation.
and unfortunately, my issue was where the fuck did she get? Where did
she get the gun from?
On that, to be playing around in the video.
They had to sneak it because nobody knew what the hell was going on.
Exactly.
By the way I just described
I
it.
understand that you made a mistake and you killed him by accident. You shot him in the head because they was just doing this.
They
Like
was-
this. She
they
just
was
did
playing
the gun
with it.
like this.
Yeah, and didn't realize
and
it.
then that small squeeze of that trigger went right in his head and he dropped. And she panicked immediately and put it straight to her head.
Yup.
I mean, I was like, "Fuck!" That was the first thing you thought about.
Literally the very
That was your
first thing.
first
Sometimes
thought.
people fear
She panicked.
jail or not even jail. It's just the
repercussion.
fact. No, some people fear losing their freedom over more than anything.
But see, in that situation, I analyzed it, and I
Please,
think
break it down.
on my side, she would have got some jail time, but they're also underage, so whoever gun that was
That's
is
what got
about to get
charged.
hit.
That's what it got charged for them. Yep.
That's who really should get charged.
Yep.
I'll say it, even some 2A people do it.
Damn, he called it.
Sometimes we are in the house, we'll leave our gun around, laying around. But like I said, my kid is 5. He knows gun safety. I'll like, man, if you see a gun, what is it? It's not a toy, right? Yep. Do you touch it? No. What do? Go get an adult.
And that,
Thank
because
you.
kids do say,
Taught
"Oh,
mine's
mommy,
the
that's a
same.
no-no, right?"
Yeah,
Taught
that
mine's the
exactly.
same.
He
Taught
know
mine's
he
the same.
understands
All
that.
moms
Hey,
know the same.
exactly.
Because
So
okay, so another question that I do have, I love that you bringing up the 2A side of it because I'm very 2A. Like I'm glad that I didn't know there was a classification for that. For that term and for that way, let's say correctly, we're supposed to be storing, like you said, if your kid sees a gun out or something like that. Correctly, we're supposed to be storing them in some kind of
yes,
storage case.
they
with a
should be stored in a
lock safe
storage.
type of
Correct.
trigger thing that goes around the like this look like a lock that goes around the inside.
It goes inside, correct, and it has a key and all
trigger
that,
pin, yeah.
correct.
So yeah, it's not easy, and it has like a 2-prong thing. You have to screw it out. It takes a while to undo.
Right,
So,
but here's your catch part, and I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna ask it. If your gun is like that and somebody breaks in your house, how long is it gonna take you to get to it?
too long. You'll be
There
dead.
you go.
You'll be dead.
Your family is gonna
You'll be
be
dead.
at risk, whatever
You'll
the
be dead.
case
That's
may
why I
be.
keep that motherfucker right by my bedside. Boy,
When
I got a
you-
Draco, though, so that's-
exactly.
I got a big ass gun that's by the side of my bed.
But
So
that's
why-
okay
yeah,
though. But that's
why I'm about to
okay
say,
though.
nah,
It's
fuck that.
it's right there for
Yeah.
that reason.
Yeah.
Because who has time to run to their room when somebody's getting ready to bust through your damn front
Not
door?
me.
And you trying to take this long
Not me.
lockout, you got to get the key, put it in there, take it out, do all this. By the time
Yeah,
they
you
do
be
that,
stuck.
they up on you
And the
probably
family,
already,
yeah, or somebody in the house,
or somebody in the
God
house.
forbid.
God forbid.
forbid.
I don't play that game. Unfortunately, I'm gonna tell you right now.
My man.
You better get right with God. You come to me. I'm
Hey,
not
he
gonna
said-
lie.
What he said on there, he
You
said,
better
hey,
get right with God.
That boy, he say, "Don't come around with that because you will get clapped."
Like I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like
love it.
and that's not in no bad way, but it's just it's real.
Preservation
Like,
first. Self-preservation first.
Now
That's
we
what.
now jumping on to the guns in the schools.
Talk to me.
You little young kids, I think it's cool. I can't remember what county it was, but they just not saying they paraded this kid, but they let it be known that this kid made a threat about a school shooting, and they locked him up. Another kid just got locked up, I want to say a week ago, for making a joke about an AK-47 in his backpack. These gun things, it's not a joke.
I mean,
all right?
it's been BS disturbances going around
It
here
has.
in Houston.
It has.
About people saying that the schools were supposed to be getting, I think Yes Prep last week was getting, they got about 3 different scares throughout the county of people saying that they was going to shoot up the school, and one kid actually got found at the school with I think it was a knife or a gun.
I want to say that was a spring one, and it was an actual gun. It
was
fell
a
out of
gun,
his
right?
pocket, and the
See?
reason how I actually
What
know
the
good,
hell,
I do know really
man?
good details on it, but I won't go into it. But that kid, so it was actually found in a theater class, if I'm not mistaken. Fell out of his pocket. Another kid reported it. But it's not a joke, man.
Kids, they
We
will
send
report
our
your ass. It don't matter how cool you.
yeah,
think
it don't
the
matter how
kids is
cool
with
you
your
are,
ass.
bro.
They will tell on you.
Like I have a chance to
They
work
will
in the
tell on
schools
you.
myself sometimes,
Yes.
and I do a patrol when it's lunchtime. I walk around the cafeteria. I interact with the kids for a reason because I don't want the kids to think that every police officer is bad.
And I need y'all to be able to
But
talk to
I'm
me.
gonna
Very
tell you
much.
how
It's true.
scared this one little girl was. She was like, why you right here? I said, y'all was talking to me. What you mean? She said, well, your gun is right there. I said, yeah, but it's in my holster and nobody can get to it. She was like, well, you close to me. I said, okay, I can step back if that's okay. So I said, all right, I'll step back.
Yeah.
But I also have a secondary guard on my weapon. I slid it down. I said, hey, this is another safety mechanism. How does that make you feel? She's like, okay. And I stood right there and still was able to talk. But that lets you know that these kids are more scared of a school shooting. What's even more crazy,
crazy.
and you've probably seen it, it's the commercial where they're advertising the back to school, but you got the kids breaking the window with the skateboard. You got a girl using a sock as a tourniquet. Another little girl's in the bathroom texting her mom, I love you, while somebody breaks in the bathroom and she's crying. Like, come on, man, let's be real. Like, that's a real life commercial.
For what?
I'm dead ass. I will
For
show
real,
it to
because
you.
that ain't making me
No,
want to go
what
back
was
to
the
school.
advertising to?
Bro, it's advertising back to school, but in reality,
the fuck?
in reality, if you read between the lines, these kids are literally saying, "My parents bought me a good
They're afraid
skateboard
that-
to break the windows
To
with."
get the fuck out of here.
Literally, I can pull it up on YouTube for it. It's crazy. I'm
Ain't
not
that
joking.
some bull?
Look, I got
Shit.
a little bit of battery left on this
And he
MacBook.
finna use it for that
I'm finna use
commercial.
it just for that too.
No, please. We would love to hear that and see it. The sad part about, I think, all of this is we've gotten into such a gray area in America, or just as, I guess what the older people would say, a generation where I feel like it's like kids raising kids.
There's no
Where
discipline.
there's not enough shame either. We're not getting enough shame to where you had a point where you knew what you was doing was incorrect. Saying again, I'm not a fucking saint. I am nobody's saint. I've done my fair share. But that being said, I do think that a better example that I can give to that, because we always talk about boys, and we've talked about boys for like the last 30 years, and this example is like an OG taking you under your wing and actually schooling you on some shit that you have no business doing because you don't understand what you're about to get yourself into.
Here you go.
Talk to
Sandy
me.
Hook right here.
What we got? See, that makes more sense.
Perfect bag for back to school.
It's the happy music for me.
Check this out.
These headphones are just.
But guess what's about to happen? What they're doing in the background.
Wait, is this the win? I think I've seen
It's
this.
the commercial.
Yeah,
they're
because
running
they
in the
pay attention to
background.
him.
Look,
This jacket is a real must-have.
why is she using a jacket to tie a door, right? Let's get out to school. I'm breaking it with my skateboard, but I'm advertising.
This is a
We advertising back to school. Now that was gunshots.
Use this sock.
She's finna use a sock as a
Be a
tourniquet.
real lifesaver.
This is the shit
Now
that.
I see why they doing what they doing.
Look, the little girl texting her mom, "I love you." Now check this out. He finna bust in the bathroom.
Phone to stay in touch with my mom.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
it's back to.
It's another one. Now that you brought that up, it's another one where they have kids playing, but they have this
Hey,
one boy in the background.
yo.
And if you're not paying attention in the commercial, you can see him on his laptop. They kind of zoom in on what he's typing in, the gun vial, like, searching for a gun and stuff. I seen one of those commercials, and I
Yeah.
couldn't believe that. But they're trying to make awareness, like, you have to have safety.
No, I think they're
Correct.
trying to make this shit too normalized.
But
Nah,
that's
I'm
exactly what they're trying to do.
That's-
They
I
are
see
trying
that.
to
That's
normalize
not
it,
cool.
but it's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
There are
That's
some
not
there are
normal.
some
That's not okay.
states that are approving teachers to carry guns.
Yeah, that's
I
not
am
cool.
I am somewhat cool with that, but I'm somewhat not cool with it. But here's the reason why I am cool with
The
it.
psych evaluation.
You need to get a psych evaluation.
100%.
The teachers need to
I
get
saw something
fingerprinted.
even crazier.
At least every 3 weeks, because your
That
mental
we
can
do
change
need,
all the
because
time.
that shit it's mandatory, because we don't need nut motherfuckers running around with guns. Like, we already got
Exactly.
enough
Check
places
this
to
out.
go
When
guns.
an officer does something, we have to go get it. We have to get all these tests done. We gotta get a psych eval. But if you give it to your teachers too, start implementing certain things.
Thanks.
Every month they gotta get a psych eval because they carry a gun in the school. You need to see where their head is at. You know what I'm saying? Consistently.
on a regular basis, because these kids be trying to fuck out of
And
people.
you are, they are
So I
forcing you
know-
They do
to
it all the
appear
time.
at
Fact.
school,
I
too.
know for a Fendi fact that on a, I wouldn't even say month by month, I would probably think like week by week.
Because I sure sit here in 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks,
Every
every check,
payday.
every check.
I know you feeling good today.
Hey,
Go talk to Miss Gladys.
That's cool
Please.
too.
We need you to go talk to Miss
I'm gonna
Gladys.
put it like
Go
this:
check in, 'cause this-
if police
no, for real, Miss Gladys,
officers,
you got to. Miss
like
Gladys.
as police officers, like when there's a traumatic event, we do have like after the scene, we
Right.
do have to go and talk to our investigators about
Okay.
certain things. We do have to have those moments.
How in depth is that?
It's pretty in depth. You got to talk about things that you actually seen on the scene to get it out.
Okay.
I seen that in Law and Order. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it gets pretty deep. That is real. I appreciate my agency for doing that.
Because they
We
wanna
do
know if
have
you're
it.
okay.
Yeah, they want to know if you're okay because we do see a lot. We go through a lot, and whatnot. But if we have to do it after a traumatic event, then teachers that carry guns need to do it, every 2 weeks, like you said. I'm cool with that, or every month. Man, whatever the school
whatever
decides
they
to
I
do.
think it
Yeah.
should be a little bit more consistent because these days teachers are no longer teachers. Y'all are now parents. 'Cause
Correct.
You can call, their mom, and they be like,
right.
"Why are you calling me right now? They over there with you."
Yep.
It's
So,
a lot more.
and
Yep, that's a-
than being a
And
teacher.
You
that
right.
goes back to yes, and the psych
These
eval
kids
part. I
like
think
tussle.
I think that we truly don't get that because that should be a common thing. Like, I think, in all honesty, a teacher has the right to have to bear their own arms and everything like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there has to be some. I'm not going to say a designated area because, again, when shit like that happens, who the fuck needs to be running to the faculty office to get our guns? They're gonna kill all of us right here while
Right
we're trying to get
here,
our
yeah,
guns. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're all sitting ducks. Like,
Right,
they're gonna blend them
exactly.
the fuck up.
Exactly,
They're gonna blend them up.
exactly.
They're gonna blend them up. They're gonna blend them
already
up. We don't need
before
that
they
shit.
came here, so.
But at the same time, I do also recognize, like you said, the responsibility that falls upon
This mic drop.
whatever. No, it's something. The responsibility that falls upon the adult who is the owner of that firearm, i.e., if a random student was to know that Miss Johnson keep a pistol in her bag and get a hold of it because Miss Johnson liked to go to Sonic for lunch,
Yup.
and she left her purse in the class, and he get a hold of that gun, and he
It's
go
on.
crazy at school, that's on Miss Johnson.
Miss Johnson finna get in trouble. The school principal finna get in trouble. The superintendent about to get fired.
Yeah, it's gonna be some heads rolling.
It's
in
gonna
that
be
bitch.
some hell. But
Heads rolling
I'm
in
gonna
there.
put it like this: if teachers are carrying, your students should not know at all. They
Yes.
shouldn't. It should be.
The
It should be
downside
on
is-
you to the point to where they if you're carrying it on you, they shouldn't be able to see it.
You should be able to talk them niggas down.
Exactly
With your mouth.
Now, what I
Don't tell
also
them you got that bitch on you, because that's what a
Real,
lot of
cut that
teachers will
teacher
do.
voice.
Because y'all know I got that shit. Hey,
yeah. Whoa,
now,
whoa. Now,
Yeah,
okay.
we all have had plenty
For
of
real,
teachers
just
that have
call
told us
my
that
mom,
shit when we was
please.
kids.
Yeah.
You know that, but it's in the car. We were like,
But you know what?
it's at school.
I say this: when we was back in school,
Mm.
our teachers were more cool with our parents, and our parents was telling our teachers to whoop our ass.
The parents were parents.
Not even
And the
that.
parents were
Yeah,
parents,
I'm like,
too.
we
Parents.
didn't-
That
it
was
didn't
going
take
back to
all
what I
that
was
to
saying
keep us
earlier.
in order.
Correct.
It's like
Now,
our
but
parents
that
were raising
they
children
job.
now.
correct. Now our parents definitely did their
Yeah,
job.
we played
But
outside
if your
in the
parent
heat.
was cool with a certain teacher, or they knew each other beforehand or whatever, then that teacher had
And then
that
with a phone call.
exact a phone call, or it was
When they
exactly.
look at
Email, something.
You know.
Something.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
All right, Miss Johnson.
Correct.
know.
Correct.
Because
Chill.
you know,
Chill.
do I need to call Belinda? My dad had a teacher. I forgot what he names his teacher, but my grandfather and my dad tell this story all the time. My grandfather used to work at Citibank in New York.
Okay.
And my dad used to cut the fuck up in school to where the teacher would go get the would go, through the Rolodex in the school, find the itinerary, would go through the kids' information, find my dad's, and got so good in rapport with my grandfather that he would just look at my dad and go, Mr. Jeanette, do I need to call the bank?
Ooh.
And Papa get,
Let me go ahead and get right. Yeah, let me go ahead and get right.
he said, do I need to call the bank?
We beefing?
Do we need to call
That's
the
the
bank
question.
and the
We
dude?
beefing?
Get right immediately.
I was just playing.
Hey,
Immediately.
right.
Both of them
there
still
you
tell
go.
that story to this day because it's effective. But that goes to the power of actual, again, I think more so the village.
Correct. It does take.
It
a
doesn't
village.
even stop at because again, my girlfriend is a 10th grade English teacher, so it
10th
doesn't
grade.
just stop.
Ooh, I get
It don't just stop with the village. That also proceeds into teachers. Raise a teacher too. So when you have to deal with impressionable minds, and you're not. I tell them all the time, you're not just dealing with their parents or the kids. The kids. We have maybe, I'm going to say, in all honesty, I have a 6-year-old daughter. We got maybe 25% of what goes into those, like realistically.
Yeah.
Because it's what they want to intake. The other rest of that 75 definitely comes from outside.
And most definitely, 'cause
Yeah,
they don't
from
spend all
outside.
that time with you.
They don't.
Because
They
it's
don't.
whatever they intake from
The
school.
moment,
what they
especially
learn
your
outside
kid
of
starts
school.
going to daycare or school, you do not have hands on that much anymore. Your say-so is not going to be that strong.
not gonna be as strong.
So that's
Unless
why
you are on
character
it every day.
building and morale building is so important from a very young
Facts.
age. It's
Please.
important.
Facts. Like
That
right
shit's imperative.
now, my son is 5, and when I need to get on him and he doesn't like it, I make him pretty much say what I'm doing.
Okay.
What am I doing right now? You're being tough. Why am I being tough? Because I gotta learn. All right then. My 5-year-old is understanding that dad is being tough
Understanding.
for a certain reason.
Understanding. I'm not just bullying you.
I'm not just
beating you
bullying
down.
you. I'm not trying to do
for a
nothing.
reason.
It's for a reason.
For a reason.
Exactly.
You got to know that it's for a reason.
And then a lot of people are having again, babies at a young age, and I'm noticing that the parents these days aren't really parents. They just want to be the boss of you, because a lot of kids, like back in our day, the most we can say when our people just want to be the boss of us, we all chilling and they call you all the way up the fucking stairs to come grab the remote. That's the most I can say.
Yeah.
Other than that, our parents, they talk to us.
Man.
And bring me a bottle of water.
5 feet away from them.
No, for real. But it's
You get
like,
called across the damn house for.
Yeah, for real. So it's like,
Yeah, that's
but
punishment.
they used to talk to us though. Whenever we get in trouble, we all knew who's our ass whooped. But they would tell you, you already know what's popping.
You
know what I'm
already-
saying?
yeah, correct.
You understood
That's
the
very true.
punishment. It just wasn't, oh, you doing this and the third. Like, these parents are lazy. Don't nobody want to do nothing. Everybody just want to be the boss of somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even when
'Cause
they're
they're not the
punishing
boss,
their
They're not the
kids,
boss. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
and
not
it's
the
like,
boss of their damn selves. That's why.
and we used to, get little whoopings, or they'll take our phones. As you get older, you whoop a child at a young age because they need to understand the punishment.
Okay.
But as you get older, now we're taking things that matter to you so that you can understand what is going
Yep,
on.
that's what happens
Because that's
in my
what's really got your
household.
mind. And it's like they're not doing that anymore. So it's like these kids just be like, whatever. My mama ain't did nothing about it. They cussing in front of their mama.
The repercussions aren't there.
Man, my kid's the police.
There's
Like
no
my kid's the
repercussions.
cuss word police. Man, he be like, watch your mouth. I be like, man, hold
Yeah.
on,
Don't say
whoa.
that.
I call them the people police.
There you go. There you
people
go.
police.
Like,
That's what
wait
I
a
said
minute,
to my daughter.
Jay.
It's to the point where I gotta
You
be like,
can do
"Mom,
your
I'm
own
sorry.
shit, but
I'm
you
sorry.
can come tell me
Goddamn."
what I got going on all the time. I'm sorry, he who pays no bills. Please. Get off of my case for one moment.
One
I say
moment.
that shit all the time. Please, just
I'm talking about
Talking to children when you're wrong is important.
it is.
Very
Oh,
much so.
very important.
It is.
I do that
Speak
too.
to that. Speak to that. what is your fashion of that? You have a 5-year-old son. Do you just the one?
Just one right now.
How do you go about that?
Do you want
so
more kids?
We do want more
Bless you.
kids.
Keep
We do want more kids. I would definitely say apologize when you're wrong. These kids are. I'll say my kid's above average on the curve of being smart. Like we're talking 96 percentile.
Amen to that.
We're
Amen to that. Come on now.
talking private school super early.
That boy said, just give me my money.
Literally, like I'm literally trying to get my kids. Like, yeah, I asked them like a while back. Like, where do you work at? I work at HEB. Oh, I work at the bank. I'm rich. Like, all right, yes, keep speaking that.
it.
Keep speaking that.
Speak
You
it.
know, like.
Speak it.
But man, whenever I do something out of line, or not, I won't say out of line, but it might seem a little, I guess,
Not right to him.
not right to him. I
Ain't
will
sitting right with
apologize.
them.
Okay.
Because I don't want him to feel like
You don't matter.
I
or
don't.
your
Yeah,
emotions
your feelings
matter.
don't matter because right now, I mean, your kids' feelings do matter. And my
They
wife,
ain't nothing but feelings right now.
it's nothing but
That's all
feelings.
it is.
They're nothing but feelings.
Feelings in
Exactly.
a fresh mind.
Exactly. And I mean, there's even times like I'll talk to my wife or she'll
good.
tell
I
me
like
like, his feelings do matter,
Yeah.
babe. I'd be like, yeah, I mean, at first, like, I almost was in the element of how we grew up. Oh, you a boy, you tough, you this, you
don't
that.
matter.
Right.
Don't matter.
But,
You got it.
man, hold up. Let's backtrack real
Talk
quick
about it.
because you do matter.
Talk about it.
Cause I mean, I'm pretty sure there
remember
was
that
times
shit.
when we was growing
We
up,
remember.
we was trying to tell our parents certain stuff, and they wouldn't listen because they thought they knew it all. And then now, when you come tell them as an adult, you be like, "Well, I was trying to tell you that as a kid," and they be like, "Oh, well, no, I'm sorry for not listening." So,
Too late.
All the way
Right.
down.
Okay,
For real, and all the way
But-
down to
but it's okay though. I mean, some parents will say, "Okay, you know what, you right. I sugarcoated some shit, or whatever," and I
was
I
incorrect.
applaud that.
My dad always says there's no his I'm sorry is, well, there's no perfect book on parenting. I'm like, nigga, just say sorry. That's
like,
just say sorry.
It's
Like,
very
But it's
important
okay, though. Yeah, they don't-
it's very important all the way down to
Yeah.
even when they hurt themselves. Like for example, with my daughter. So you know how when kids hurt themselves, they cry,
Okay.
Yep.
blase. And I say, "Come on, get up, you all right?" And also, I ask her, "Are you okay? Do you feel like you can still play again?" Because I do want you to know.
I do want-
Yeah,
exactly.
you can get through this, but make sure you're okay first. Don't
Yep,
just try
I
to
do the
kids
same
just
thing.
They'll fall down 14 little pep steps and then get up and just keep it going. Baby, make sure you're okay first.
Make
so
sure
that
you
can't
good.
Keep going.
You got
Exactly.
kids?
I have a child. You will not put that shit on me. Hell no. You will not put that shit. I have a child. And my daughter's smart.
Everybody,
She is-
yeah, we all
my
got
daughter is
kids.
4 years old, and she know that 20s is worth more than 5s.
I have known her for
There you
a
go.
year.
She say I have 5.
And I did not know she had a daughter.
Hey, that's okay. They learn something new every day. Shit.
Yeah. I be kicking ass.
Okay, why I feel like I'm the imposter here? Okay, well then.
Fake noodle.
I was like, yeah, right. I was like, what? What? Okay, but no, that's good.
Yeah.
Because when she was like, you know, I employed this and what?
He
The
said,
more you know.
the
We
better.
love it.
Yeah.
Hey man, look.
You
every
know me.
episode-
You
no,
know
I
me.
do.
So why did you not think
I
had a
did
daughter?
not. No, that's what
Cause
I
you
was
know
saying.
me.
I know her. That's why I was like, my nigga, you don't. But you know what it is? Cause we always talking about your nonsense, and never about these damn kids. That's what.
Never
it is.
about the kids.
Never
Because I
about
never
never about the
mix my
kids.
kids in my
about
my
her
kid in my
nonsense. She do separate the kids and the nonsense. I do get her that.
Hey.
But the nonsense be so damn powerful.
Amen. I love it. I got some more nonsense we can talk about after this, y'all, because I don't want to put this on camera.
See why? You
See,
why I
y'all
know?
see?
This
Hey,
is
but
why
I
I
did
know.
call. I was like, bro, she gonna be y'all next tonight, bro.
See?
Nonsense ain't
That's
be jumping. I ain't gonna lie.
she definitely gives off foreknowing vibes. Like when you meet her and you start talking to her for like the first 5 minutes, you like, okay, I see what this is. I
Yeah.
see, I see what's
Let's get
about
it.
to happen.
She cool,
Let's
P.
get
I see what's about to. No, this my nigga. She hard. She hard for real. But my boy Kate, we appreciate you coming in.
Oh yeah.
Anything. Matter of fact, give the people your online tags. Let them know where to find you at.
Man,
Wait.
look, what you got?
Hold on. What we
Before
got? We
you
got
give
one
us
more, we got
that.
one more.
I would like to ask.
Oh, my
Since
boy's
you're
a
a
DJ,
DJ,
too. I was about to say, y'all
do
know
you
my
have
boy a
any-
DJ
'cause I
now.
seen
Hold
your
on.
page,
We call that the
you
same
also
time.
manage and stuff like that. It said some management stuff in there.
Correct.
Venues and stuff like that too. I saw. Do you have anything new that you're working on, of course, outside of what you have right now, that you'd like to put out there or promote at this time?
So I am coming back. I did take we would call like a little 6-year break. Really, it was just kind of getting my career under wraps, which was just
And
becoming a
having a
police
family.
officer,
That shit
having
is
a family.
And he's married now.
A
So,
family.
you know, I would
serious.
definitely say I am bouncing back with some new things, just trying to get back
good.
into the game.
Very
So y'all might see me a lot more. We've got we've got the fog machine. We're doing the foam pit now, just kind of some new stuff. I don't have any venues. I still have the same connects.
Okay.
They still run the same venues. Shout out to DJ Drummer Boy, T Fazo, Hummingbird, Taz, which he wants to just go by Taz now, so just forget Hummingbird, y'all. That's my squad. That's who I manage. I manage him we're looking at like 7 years now.
Okay. How's that working?
It's been working good. Check this out. I like to run what you call just like a free range. He comes to me when it gets technical. I handle the money part, make sure you get paid, make sure stuff is in line the day of your show. Everything else, bro, hey, you do it. You say you need studio time, I'm going to set it up. I'm going to get you there, handle it, it's done. You ain't got to worry about
That's
nothing.
hard.
I'm not the manager to just keep hounding you. Yes, there are managers that you keep booking shows, but sometimes your artists need to evolve, and I would,
want it.
yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, my artist is the one that he'll evolve, but he'll go back into a nest, and he'll evolve some more. And I think next year is when he's actually popping out, so
Okay.
it'll be back on the market.
Okay.
So we'll be moving around.
That sounds good to hear.
Make
right
sure
there.
y'all follow me on all platforms at DJ_K-Smooth_. Man, that's everything. Right now, the goal is to get on TikTok at 500 followers just so we can get live. I kind of want to do more of these podcasts, but I'm going to do them on TikTok.
Okay.
Just because.
Invite us
Please.
Yeah.
We'll
so
jump
that we
on
can
with
come
you.
talk it with you.
Man, look, I'll add y'all in on them and things like that, or I'll come up here. It's not a problem.
Please, we'd love to have you back.
And man, I'm definitely down, man. I'm ready to get back, y'all, for real.
That's
We do
hard.
want to thank you. Welcome back. Of
Hey
course,
man,
we
shout
love
out to
like
my
you
boy.
never
Hey,
left.
shout out to
No, I
my
was
boy
about to say,
Gerald though,
no.
for real. My boy Jones like hit me. It's how all this stem though, and real shit. It happened because I had posted about motherfuckers driving with y'all goddamn Bright Tone. Bruh.
I can't
my
see.
bike-
That's
driving.
hold up. Let me
I can't
look.
see.
Let me just get like
Even
extra
with my
5 minutes
glasses,
real
hold
quick.
up.
Let me just brace on that real quick, cause I know my boy Jay told me to bust on
The
that.
police like will purposely pull you over for that shit, huh?
Bro, listen. Yes, 500 feet is the actual rule. You need to turn your brights off within 500 feet of coming in contact with another car. The reason why is because you blinding the other driver.
Got you.
Report these.
You blinding the other driver. Literally, like, I drive back roads and dark roads a lot. You fools with y'all bright lights be killing a brother.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why I hit my bright super takedown lights and you honking your horn at me. Well, guess what? I can't see, fool. I can't see. I
He
can't
said, So the
see.
reason why the spotlight is on you like you about to go to jail,
It's because I
because you
can't
being a
see.
jackass.
Man, hey, all I'm gonna say is I can't see.
Look,
Like,
look,
my
you
glasses
can
come off. If I lose them, it ain't no feeling for that. I'm just gonna lay down.
look. It's okay. It's okay
I'm
to
lying.
drive with your
She said,
brights on. I promise it is.
Just go and let
It's
it-
okay to drive with your brights on, but
being it.
just when you on a one-way road, you got a car coming north and south or whatever. Kill your brights real quick.
Yeah.
Once you pass that car,
Turn them back
you
on.
turn them back on. Cool. Stop all that tailgating. You Houston drivers, you motherfuckers can't drive. I'm sorry, excuse my language, but I'm gonna just
Fuck
be real
no,
with y'all.
y'all can't drive out
Y'all
here.
can't drive worth the shit. All right.
No.
Y'all see red and blue lights. You hear sirens. You see white lights. I call them the red berries, the blueberries, and the white slush because that just sounds really good. Hey, that's just my joke of the day. You feel me? If you don't catch it, it's a police thing. Cool, but y'all need to stop, bro. Like earlier, I was doing some undercover stuff, lights, siren, blaring, everything. You fools out in Pasadena just keep on driving. Come on, bro. Stop.
over.
You hear the like, come on.
Get over. Hey,
I just need you to stop
Can
real
you get
quick.
a ticket for that shit? For
You
that
really
thing?
can.
That's it. I was about to say that.
So it's called fair to yield to emergency vehicle. That is a ticket.
No shit.
It's a ticket. I'm not joking.
I'm helping y'all.
That's
'cause
that's
I'm
a
helping
ticket, y'all.
somebody.
If you
saving
if
somebody's life.
like no joke,
Somebody gonna be like,
check this out. I've done it before. I've had an accident scene, and I've had a car drive through my scene, went around a tow truck. Like I physically watched him do it. I gave him a ticket for going around an authorized emergency vehicle because I instructed the tow truck to block that off.
Yeah.
He is now a part of me.
yeah.
Here's your ticket.
No shit. So as y'all, this kind of coincides to what, like, when they say I gave you a lawful order.
There you go.
Damn.
I ain't got nothing to say, cause
There you go.
yeah, you know the vibes.
Hey, but look, I'm a cool ass cop. I promise y'all, I really am, man. Check me out. Flock with me, bro. Hit me up on TikTok, DJ_K_Smooth_ on all platforms. Man, I'm down to talk with you. I promise. Man, if the next time you see a cop, just approach them and ask them if they had a good day today. I promise you'll learn something new.
All right, look, we
I
do
like
it
that
again. Thank
approach.
you for coming.
Man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all having a boy.